Come on, girls.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so excited that we can start this call with a full membership. We are going to have to get Zoom to help us out with this membership problem, because only having space for 300 people is proving to be quite a problem. We've got people knocking on the door and we can't help them. What can we do? These Zoom presentations really have changed the way that we do business. I'm far more accustomed to working with people in person, but learned a couple of new skills during the lockdown. We are going to get started. So I'm excited that you all are here. Thank you so very much for the good chat before we start with the presentation. And I get excited because I see that our presentations are growing not only in support, but also in people really learning from them. So I think that's great. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Sherry Marx. I've been with Mirror Trading International since April 2019. And this company has changed my life. I planted my flag with the company in August last year. And what that means is I exclusively started building MTI. And it's been such a wonderful journey. And I'm just so blessed to be here tonight. So I have, again, just total goosebumps because I'm so excited. We get to show you a little bit about our trading product that we have to offer with Mirror Trading International. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can trade with us. And that's pretty cool. Tonight we have Herman Armani. I actually am getting so good at saying this girl's name. I have to give myself a bit of a pat on the back. I am quickly just going to find her to unmute her between 300 people, sorry. Let me just quickly find her here. Oh, there she is. And TD is a network marketing queen. She is a crypto queen. She understands cryptocurrency, she understands MTI. She has had phenomenal success with Mirror Trading International. And I think you guys are going to agree with me when you hear her speak. Her heart's in the right place. And that's the kind of culture and leadership that we are trying to develop with Mirror Trading International, people that are paying it forward, helping our communities. I also have a big surprise for you guys tonight. I'm going to share with you a little bit of the social stuff that we've done with Mirror Trading International. A couple of our leaders have taken phenomenal initiative. But before I do that, I'm going to hand you over to TD. Can you hear me, friend?
Yes, dear. I can hear you loud and clear. And
oh, you look so nice.
I think I'm too excited today. I'm not wearing a jacket. In Bloemfontein, I think it's cold, but I'm just so, I don't know. I'm too excited.
You are like dressed for success. I feel so underdressed. I'm going to put my video off and then I'm going to go change. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Oh my goodness.
You look amazing. So guys, this is TD. I'm going to hand you over to her. Listen to what this woman has to say. She is a powerhouse in this industry. I am so blessed to be able to work with her. She's been my shoulder to cry on so many times. And she is a wonderful friend, a wonderful mentor, and an unbelievable leader. So over to you, TD. Enjoy, friend.
Wow, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Sherry, it's always a pleasure to be sharing this platform with you and the rest of the leaders in this family, I call it myself. And I'm really, really excited and honored in the same breath, okay? As Sherry has introduced me, my name is TD and my surname is Herman Armani. So I'm just a village girl from deep in the Free State, rural areas. You know, I'm just a village girl from Excelsior in the Free State, South Africa. And I happen to be in Johannesburg trying to make a living, and voila, MTI came across my path 3 months down the line, and look at me now. I'm just so excited. I've been doing presentations the whole day, telling the world about MTI, and this is exactly what I'm going to do with you right now in a couple of minutes. Okay, so please, ladies and gentlemen, please relax and let's get this party going. And I mean, welcome to everybody online right now. We've got people from all over the world, America, Malaysia. I saw some people from Namibia here, all over Africa. I think we're excited. Now, my job is very, very short and sweet. Is to introduce you to this company that has changed my life in a period of 3 months. And I just want to introduce you to the leadership. And I just want you to get that glimpse to see what this company can do for you or your family or generations to come if you are open-minded and you are really in the looking zone. Okay, so let's get the party started, Sherry. Okay, I am a member of this company. Okay, my name, like I said, is TD. This company, I don't know where to start, but let's get it here. The company I'm going to introduce to you tonight is called MTI Mirror Trading International. Okay, and this company, we have obviously the visionary, the man behind it, the person who just didn't see it fit and proper to dream, but he had to execute this dream, okay, and put in place this vision so that he's got a backup. And you know, we are so blessed to have this gentleman, the founder and the CEO of MTI, which is Mirror Trading International. His name is Mr. Johan Steinberg, and he's also a South African. And what a humble soul. Today I had another privilege to be in a Zoom meeting with this gentleman. And ladies and gentlemen, you know, sometimes we say we have to look a person in the eye to really see what they stand for. But today I could hear it deep in his voice what this gentleman stands for. He stands for peace, he stands for caring, he stands for being the people's voice, especially in these times when the economy is, you know, we are in such a bad state in terms of finances. We have this recession upon us. We have this, you know, pandemic. We don't know what to do. Our traditional businesses are on hold. Our careers are on hold. And here is what this visionary has come up with. And exactly, let me share it with you. So I really, really honor you, Johan. And I'm very, very privileged to be backing up this vision. Now, this company was established in April 2019, so we've just celebrated a year, and we are very, very excited about this as well. This shows you something: growth, stability, you know, people believing in the idea and the vision and the objective of MTI. Currently, we are boasting a membership of over 38,000 members all across the world. I mean, about 3 hours ago, I was in another Zoom call with the United States of America team, and it was mind-blowing. And we are just excited, and we see we are growing, but get one thing with MTI. MTI is ready for this growth, okay? Now, let us look at, you know, the transparency in this company, actually, or maybe let's start first with, if it's a South African company, where do you find our offices? We've got one office in Randburg, Johannesburg, and the other office in Stellenbosch, which is in the Western Cape, all right? So these are our walk-in offices. However, we know we are on the lockdown. We can't be going there right now, but you know, our support service is brilliant, and they are on top of their game. So at the moment, people, you know, come on board to be members of MTI purely because they are here for investment purposes, okay? And what they bring forth on the table is they come and invest their Bitcoin with the company MTI, okay? And currently in trade, I just want to say something. We have over 5,000 Bitcoin in trade currently, which the people have entrusted MTI with so that MTI can trade the Forex market on their behalf. And ladies and gentlemen, this is such, I don't know, it's that type of growth that at one point, you know, you get scared, and you know, on the same breath, you like, I'm very, very excited. And this is just to show you where this company is coming from and where we are going. And but most importantly, I'm just giving you progress this far, okay? And one thing that is so close to my heart is the results. Now, if you are in contact with members of MTI, who have been trading with MTI for the past 200 days, ladies and gentlemen, you will realize that in the past 200 days of trade, our members as MTI investors, their Bitcoin growth as in terms of profit is over 100%. And that is a brilliant achievement. For a person to be able to profit from the financial market, especially in these times of recession and, when the world has come to a standstill and you are still profiting over 100% of your investment in a period of 200 days, okay? That is brilliant. And we really, really honor MTI for really making our lives easy, because 99% of us here, we are not traders. And we are really reaping the results of what MTI has put forth on the table, okay? And we are very, very grateful. And the other thing is, of this profit daily, ladies and gentlemen, the investors, they are making an average of about 0.5% a day. These profits are not guaranteed. I'm just giving you the historic result of what has transpired in the past 200 days of trade. I'm giving you these statistics not to guarantee any future performance of MTI, but I am giving you the statistics so that you can take or make an informed decision of the new journey. For those of us who are new in this, on this call, this is to help you to take an informed decision of a new journey that can be life-changing if you allow it to. All right, the company, really, we have said a lot about it. It's a legal company. We have offices here in South Africa. It's a South African-based company. Our CEO has a brilliant team of people behind him, advising him, making sure that the systems are working and are working properly. And we have also a brilliant legal team that is making sure that we comply in terms of legislation, not only in South Africa, but across the world where MTI is leaving a footprint. And this is very, very important to us, because most of us, we have been previously with other companies and we were not even sure where to look for their offices. We didn't even know in terms of compliance legally if they really meet the requirements. But I love what this company is doing, to be transparent, to be able to tell us what they are doing behind the scenes, to be able to tell us where they are going, where they see, the CEO will tell us where he sees the company going in the next 5 to 10 years. And we are very, very excited about this. Now, this company, you have two options when you want to be part of MTI. You come on board as a member who is an investor. Okay, you invest your Bitcoin so that MTI can help you grow your Bitcoin through trading the financial markets, through trading Forex. However, we use Bitcoin as a base currency, and all of us, we are benefiting. You are benefiting from the daily trades. And the nice thing is, with MTI as an investor, you don't even need any trading background, any trading skill. You don't have to know what the markets are doing out there. The MTI has a very, very, very sophisticated, a software that trades on our behalf. Okay, and a brilliant team of traders who are making sure that this software is performing the way it's supposed to. However, that is the first part of MTI. Why would you like to be part of us? To be able to grow your. And the second part, we have also an optional referral program whereby you can refer your friends and family so that they can participate, and they are, they have a very, very beautiful compensation plan if you decide to partake in the optional referral program. Now we're gonna go forward. Let's go further. Okay, Sherry, can we go further? Now, briefly, I have explained to you the MTI, the man behind it, our vision. In short, what we stand for is about our Bitcoin growth, yes. But now I want to introduce to you our leaders, the people we look up to, our support structure, our backbone. Okay, now the first picture, we have Clinton and Sherry Marx. I mean, this couple, wonderful people. based here in Johannesburg, South Africa. And ladies and gentlemen, they really, really are going out of their way to make sure that their teams are well taken care of. They have information. They are really, really, understanding how they can benefit from this company. So in short, I'm not going to go much about them, because you look at me, you see me, I came in this business broken. You can say it in all respects of life, emotionally, financially, and I submitted under them as my mentors. And I actually met them 2 months ago. And that is why I always say that was when my journey with MTI started, just 2 months ago. And my life took a U-turn in terms of finances, in terms of mental stability, and so forth. So we also have the Santiago family from the USA, wonderful couple. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been to the, attended their Zoom call a couple of hours ago, and very, very excited couple to be doing this. And they are such successful leaders in their own rights. Okay, then there is myself, the village girl. We also have Vince. Vince Watt, he is from Durban. The gentleman, he's an entrepreneur. He's not new in the network marketing space, and he is really, really taking this business seriously with great passion, having teams all over, in the West African countries and all over the world, preaching the gospel of financial freedom. And really, I honor Vince for this. And we also have Charlie. Something about Charlie is this. I love the type of person he is, because initially he was never even a networker, and he never believed in network marketing. However, he is that type, that career person, that 9-to-4 gentleman. But when you look at the circumstances at the moment, you look at what we are going through, running a traditional business or being in a career, it won't take you anywhere. And what I love about him was to take ownership about his life, his finances, and decided to participate in his own rescue. He started out just as an investor in MTI. And when he realized that, you know what, I have to start looking for other options. And he decided to participate in the referral program, and he is doing very, very well for himself. So that is why I love MTI. It doesn't matter your background. If you have been a networker before, good. If you have never been a networker before, but you are willing to learn how we do this game, you will just be as successful as this gentleman, because he decided to participate in his own rescue. The last leader, but it is not the least, we have so many wonderful leaders out here, is the gentleman from Ghana, and his name is Nick. And Nick is not new in the cryptocurrency space. He is a phenomenal leader. He is an expert in in this field of cryptocurrencies, doing extremely well in the network marketing industry. And this just summarizes the type and caliber of leaders that this company has attracted. And we are very, very grateful to be under their leadership. And we are truly led. That is why I wanted to share, a little bit background about them. Okay, now let's go back to where we started. We are here. MTI is trading on our behalf. We don't even need any trading experience to be part of this company. And now, what are the requirements to be able to be part of us, to enjoy the profits that we are currently enjoying? Number one, you need to talk to the person who invited you here. They will give you a link so that you can sign up and create your own MTI account. Step number two, you will have to fund your MTI account with Bitcoin, okay? We are a Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out company. We do not use any fiat currency. The third step is just to sit back, relax, watch MTI trading on your behalf, and you watch your profits as they come in from Mondays to Fridays. Those are our trading days. Like I said, we are averaging about 0.5% currently in terms of profit, and that's what you will be enjoying as an investor. So each and every member who is with MTI is an investor, and that's what we are enjoying without even lifting a finger. Okay, now let us look at profit, because when I tell people that just as an investor, you will be profiting from the trading results of this company. They think like, but how? Okay, if I refer people, are you really dependent on trading profits only? Yes. For MTI to be able to pay any commissions, any bonuses to run the company, the systems whatsoever, we only depend on profits to do this. That tells you something about MTI, that this is a very, very special company. You are not in a company whereby we have to depend on new people joining this organization in order to get paid. We are here, we are running a traditional, you can say an out and out business with good business ethics. And we depend on our profits to be able to run this company. So how are these profits divided or shared amongst us as community members? MTI pockets about 10% of what we make daily, okay, so that they can run businesses, and so forth. We'll come to that. And the traders, meaning the software providers, they take 25% of the daily profit. The binary bonuses is 20%, and leadership bonuses is 5%. And us as investors or members of MTI, we share the biggest chunk of the pool, which is 40%. So every day, ladies and gentlemen, when we trade, the company puts the profit on the table, and this is how we share this profit amongst us. Because number one, we do not have any joining fee. Number one, we don't have any membership fee. We don't have any type of fee, even deposit fee and withdrawal fees. We don't have such things. We just come as we are. We only bring what we have. MTI, they bring the skill, they bring, the MTI, they run the systems for us. They make sure that the support is running well. They pay commissions. We bring our Bitcoin. So that is your strength that you bring on the table. And these are how the profits are distributed amongst us. So that is why I like to elaborate more on this concept so that we understand how it is done. Now let us look at this profit, maybe break it down a little bit further. MTI, as I said, they take 10% of the profit. Why? So that they can pay out the referral commissions and admin. They give us support, and we are very, very excited about what they are doing so far and the performance, especially growing at such a rapid pace. It's scary, but they are handling it so well. Okay, and then something that is also we need to note is, for those who are participating in the referral program, your 10% commissions, or bonuses, referral bonuses, are paid 7% later. For example, if you sign up anybody and you qualify for the 10% referral bonus, it's going to be paid 7 days later, okay? Because it comes from the profit, not from the money or the investment of your prospects. Number two, the traders, they take 25% because really they are doing most of the work. They are really doing this trading for us. And the company is so transparent that even after each and every trading day, they literally send, put in our back office the performance so that we can see exactly how the trading was done, how did we profit, the losses they made, they put it out there for us. Binary bonuses, these bonuses are paid to people who are participating in the referral program, and we will elaborate more how it's done. And we get these binary bonuses every Saturday, okay? And the leadership bonuses, they are paid to people who are participating in the referral program, but they have decided to level up. They have decided to really take care of their teams. They have decided to really do this business with passion and integrity. And that's how they share in that pool, which is 5%, okay? And it's also paid on Saturdays. And it's got 2 levels, the P1 bonus and the P2 bonus. Sherry will elaborate more on that when she breaks down our compensation plan. Now, we also have us as the members, and the members from our investment, we are earning daily trading profits, okay? You don't need to know how to trade. all you have to do is just relax. Put your Bitcoin in your MTI account, relax, watch it grow. So this is the beauty of MTI, and I hope you understand. Let us move on. Okay. Now, most of the people will ask, Sidi, but why Bitcoin? What's the fuss about Bitcoin? MTI uses Bitcoin to trade, okay? But please take note, we are trading the actual Forex market. However, we are using Bitcoin as a base currency. So always remember this. You are going to bring in Bitcoin, and even when you want to withdraw your investment, it will come out in Bitcoin as well. It is very important to know that. Why? Because Bitcoin has shown or demonstrated a very, very tremendous growth since its inception in 2008 until this far. I mean, it's about over 390% in growth annually when you look at the history of Bitcoin. And again, if most of us who have had an experience about Bitcoin, and especially if you know where it comes from, all right, and you do a little bit research of where Bitcoin is going, you will understand that you are at the right place at the right time with the best company at the moment. I know we have just experienced what we call Bitcoin halving. This event happens every 4 years. And yes, it just happened on the 11th of May. And we know history has proven it. After every Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin has a tendency, that the price just shoots, and we are looking forward. We are looking forward to be making millions together. And if you are part of us, I think you understand why we are so excited to be here at the right time, at the right place, okay? And Bitcoin is very good for us, ladies and gentlemen, to be using it as a currency in MTI because we can touch every corner of the world, and we can transact with it smoothly. I can send Bitcoin to my mom if she's in America, to my cousin, to MTI. I can withdraw it and I can have this transaction smoothly operating within few minutes. And that is why MTI, during this time of crisis, I think it is the most beautiful asset, I call it an asset, that you can use to accumulate wealth or to create wealth if you are in the looking zone, because everything starts with you, okay? Let us summarize this and go further. Okay, now I just want to break down the trading results. I think I've elaborated on them a lot, especially for the past 200 days of trade. How, we've had beautiful trading profits, and most of the, not most, all our members who have invested with MTI, I mean, they have a story to tell. Their Bitcoin has indeed grown, and that's what we are sharing with the world out there. We are not making false claims. We are not exaggerating our growth. We are just giving you the numbers as raw and real as they are. Okay, and these are our growth. If you can have a look on this on my screen at the moment, as much as we give you the historic results, please take note. We are not guaranteeing any future results, okay? We are trading the financial market, and this is a very, very volatile industry to be operating in. And however, understand the climate. Every day we enter the market, the climate changes so much. So we don't know what can happen tomorrow, but the thing that I can put on the table is our results, they speak for themselves. And ever since the implementation of this software in August last year, really, every day we've come out positive. We have never had a negative trading day, which is a good thing. However, it doesn't guarantee the future. But should anything happen, should the market work against us while MTI is trading on our behalf, they have good and a very brilliant risk management control systems in place. And Sherry will also elaborate more on that, because most people, when we take a decision, we have to look at the risk factor first, okay? And we also have to see really if this thing has worked for people. That is why I always put it out there. I am not a financial advisor. None of us, the leaders of MTI, we have been ordained or passed an exam as financial advisors to be able to be advising anybody on their finances. However, we are here tonight. For others, I know it's during the day. We are here on this call to give you our experience with this company, what we have made, what we have achieved, and we are willing to share it with the world. And we are willing to give you the honest results. We are willing to be as open as we can and transparent. And that's what I love about this company, the transparency and the way they communicate with their members. So we are here to give you this information so that you can take an informed decision, not an emotional decision, okay? So now let us look at this graph. I think I love it more. If you look, this graph is actually to just show you our profit trend line. Look at it from end of February, last week of February up to the beginning, I think, of May. This is how our profits are. Look at the trend line, very, very consistent. However, most people will say, but Tidi, your profits are so conservative. You know what? The beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. For some people, this is conservative. For some people, it is wow. Ask those Forex traders who used to blow their accounts. When they look at this, they said, TD, bring it on. We are happy with the results. So all I'm just saying is it depends on how you see the glass, whether it's half empty or half full, it depends on you. You know your situation at the moment. You know your goals. You know your financial obligations. You know what it takes or what it will take to change how do you say, you know what it will take to take one step and change your life. And I just want to edit up to here so that I can give it all and hand over to Sherry so that she can take us through the presentation further, especially to explain the referral marketing part of MTI, because that's what has saved my life. Okay, I started in this company with nothing, no money. A friend of mine signed me up without even explaining what is it about, because she knew I was in a state mentally where I wouldn't even take an informed or a healthy decision about my life, because I was broke, all the things that you can think of. And she helped me sign up, and she just sent me the username and the password, and she said, girl, I have helped you so far, but I think it's time to help yourself and participate in your own rescue. And I'm forever grateful to this woman who did this, in my life. And what I did, I just ran the numbers. I realized that there are so many people who are in my situation that I can share this opportunity with. Okay, and that's exactly what I did. And 3 months down the line, here I am being able to afford my life as a single parent. Everything is on me. My family was looking after me. And 3 months down the line, I'm that girl who can call my auntie, my brother, and say, how can I help you? And I'm very blessed, and I'm thankful to MTI. I'm thankful to my mentors in the business. And thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, TD, good job, friend. That was really, really good. And you know what? When people look at this presentation, I don't think you guys realize how difficult it is to do this, right? Because you've got nothing to bounce off. There's no response or energy. So it really is tough. I think you've done an excellent job. Again, always learn something new. Thank you so much. You've muted yourself. Cool. So I don't have to do that. That's fantastic. Thank you, friend. All right. So as TD was saying, the product that MTI offers is trading services. No joining fee, no administration fee, no subscription, no withdrawal fees, anything like that. They make their money from the trades. So whatever trading we do, the profit gets divided. You as a member get a profit for basically doing nothing. The company gets a profit, the traders get a profit, and we put a portion of our profit into our trading system and our referral program. So I'm going to run through that very quickly. Let me show you. I would really like it if you guys would enjoy my presentation, if you wouldn't mind. I mean, I think the design's quite pretty. I don't think we need any more drawing on it. So if that was you, if you could delete that, that'll be great. Otherwise, I've got to go out and come back in. It's a nightmare. All right, so we're going to run through the ways that you make money in MTI. So this is very clear. It's here to show people how they can make money, just not from trading, but also with helping other people on how to earn. So the first thing is your trading income. This you earn daily, and there's no requirement to earn this income, guys. So if you are a member, you earn it. You don't have to have, there's literally no requirement to do the trading. You don't have to have trading experience. You don't have to have trading knowledge. For crying out loud, you only have to know how to get Bitcoin, and your upline can help you with that. So the referral fee, sorry, and just on that question, somebody was asking, are we FSB registered? MTI does not need an FSB registration. And I actually have something that I'm going to share with you guys after the meeting today. I have a legal opinion with me from a really good an attorney that I know, one of the greatest legal minds in South Africa, actually, which explains this whole product and this process of what legislation actually governs a company like MTI. And the FSB is not it, guys. The FSB controls fiat-related businesses. So businesses that are to do with, my light is flashing here, businesses that are to do with money and giving financial advice. We obviously don't do that. We're a Bitcoin-based business. And our country in South Africa and lots of other countries sees Bitcoin as not being legal tender. It's an asset. So if you're doing business in Bitcoin, you do not need to be FSB regulated. You don't need to be certified or anything like that. And that's per the FSB standards, guys. That's not us. Okay, so just quickly wanted to say that. So when you refer somebody to this organization, you're going to get a referral fee. Now that referral fee doesn't get paid from the person that you've brought into the organization's capital. If I sign up CD and she puts in $1,000 worth of Bitcoin into the system, into her account, she gets the full benefit of trade of that $1,000. I get remunerated by MTI. MTI pays me. They say, thank you for referring this person to us, growing our capital trading pool. We're going to pay you 10% of whatever they've invested. It doesn't come off their capital. MTI pays you that from the profit that they generated the week before. So referral fees are paid a week in arrears. So they show in your wallet, but you can only draw them a week in arrears, 7 days later. Binary commissions is when they take 20% of the company's profits and then they divide it proportionately amongst members. You've got to qualify for binary income. And then the leadership bonuses are 2.5% respectively for P1 and P2 leadership bonuses. And that also comes from the profit generated the week before, and there's definitely a requirement as well. So we're going to go into this a little bit with a little bit more detail to show you how this works. So this is the binary structure. Now, let me just tell you that in my 7 years of being part of the network marketing industry, I have never seen a compensation plan that is so geared towards earning from each other's efforts and earning collectively. I've been part of organizations where they've had uni-level and matrices, and those are not as encompassing as incomplete as I've seen with binary structures that allow you to earn infinite levels deep. They just work, they are functional, and everybody in the interim earns as you grow your organization. It just seems to be a system that has had great success, and we are seeing that success in MTI. I think that's why we've grown from give or take 3,000 members in January to over almost 40,000 members now in May. So the growth has been phenomenal, and I think it's because of this binary structure. So this is how it works. Sam signs into the organization, he gets 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. They've made it real simple. When Sam signs up, sorry, Clinton's just bashing the whole table here. When Sam signs up, he's got 2 legs, left leg and right leg. He signs up Luvo. He gets to choose if he can put Luvo on his left leg or his right leg. So then he signs you up. He puts you on the opposite leg to Luvo, and now he's binary qualified. That's what binary qualification looks like. You signing up 2 people, personally referring 2 people to the organization. Now, when Sam signs up his 3rd person, in this example, it's Jack, he cannot grow a 3rd leg. So Jack gets to be placed underneath you or Luvo. And that's what we call spillover. Now, I always tell people you have to remember that spillover is not something you're entitled to. A lot of us, I didn't get any spillover. I mean, I'm pretty much one of the first people that joined. So for me, spillover was something that I wasn't going to get. It was something that I have to create with my teammates. And at the end of the day, it's not something you're entitled to. But Obviously, because the company is growing so quickly, we are creating a lot of spillover, and a lot of people are benefiting from everybody else's efforts. Now, you can see that this grows quite organically. Everybody grows 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. And as the organization grows, so does the volume accumulated of capital that's being invested into the company in your 2 legs. So if you're looking at your 2 legs, your left leg and your right leg, the company adds up all the Bitcoin invested in your right leg, all the Bitcoin invested in your left leg, and the weaker leg volume is then used to determine your income for that week. Okay? What's important to remember with a binary system is that there's no flushing of volume here, guys. It's not like a sales company where you've got to sell things every single month or every single week. Because remember, now in this picture, for instance, my money that I've put, my Bitcoin that I've put in with MTI gets traded every week. So this week, I'm in Clinton's downline. My volume adds towards Clinton's weaker leg volume. Next week, my capital is still there because I'm still trading with the company. So it's not necessary for them to flush the volume. The profits are still being generated with my capital for as long as I trade with MTI. So this is what's very special. You have this binary growing exponentially, and the capital that is there stays there because you earn from it every single week as your weaker leg volume obviously increases. So often we go through here and we talk about weaker leg volumes and give you an example of what you can expect. So I will show you what my weaker leg looks like at the end of this presentation so you guys can see how it has been growing. But I have to tell you that I've worked very hard in the last 2 weeks. So I have had great growth. All right, so the binary system pays you a weekly volume. What you must remember is that how deep you earn is dependent on your personal Bitcoin balance. I personally think this is great. You cannot be earning from a binary network marketing system if you haven't invested in the company and you don't believe in the product and the service that MTI offers. Like CD said, we've never had a negative trading day. Could that change in the future? Perhaps. I don't see that happening, but it is a possibility, guys. We're doing actual real trading here. So your personal investment determines how far deep in your organization you earn. If you've got $200 invested, you earn 10 levels deep. Now, guys, that's over 1,000 people. So please don't stress about this. Because once you get to that point and the back office shows you this very, very clearly, then you can just up your investment and earn more as the organization grows deeper into your 20th and 30th levels. Okay, so you'll see here on the screen, $1,000 means you earn 10, 20 levels deep, $5,000, 30 levels deep, and $10,000 means that you open up your binary system and you earn infinite levels deep every single week. I'll show you on the back office system how it works. They actually show you how many levels you are qualified for and what the value of the Bitcoin is in those those levels. So very, very cool system. And you can imagine if we've been able to grow this company from 3,000 to 40,000 in a couple of months, what this is going to look like in the next 2 or 3 months, guys. It has been unbelievable what we've been able to achieve. And I think it's because of this binary structure. People are making money and their income is growing consistently every single week. We're dealing with cash flow issues, which we're helping people with. And the leadership that are earning fantastic money in this company because they've obviously been there for a while and worked it a little bit. I'm going to ask one of them to do a testimonial later on, but it is unbelievable what is possible if you work this company and give it a little bit of attention. So this is what the binary formula looks like. So every single week, this is what gets calculated in order to decide what your portion of the binary 20% profit that was generated the week before is going to be. So they take your weaker leg volume. So in this example that we showed, it was 2 Bitcoin. Then they divide it by the total weaker leg volumes of all the binary qualified members. So what they're basically doing is there's this big 20% binary profit cake, right? And then what they do is they divide it proportionately. The bigger your weaker leg, the bigger your portion is going to be of the 20%. And then obviously they times it by the 20% for the weekly trading profit to get the binary bonus. So this is a formula that we use. It is available in your back office. You can have a look. And then it also gives you the values of what the values of those elements were. So it will tell you what your weaker leg volume was when the binary calculation was done. It will tell you what the total weaker leg volume of binary qualified members was. And that's very interesting to watch. And then obviously it also gives you an indication of what the 20% of the weekly trading profit was for the week before. So it's great math. And when you start having a look at the maths and what MTI has to offer in terms of its comp plan, it is so clever how they've put this together, because all of this hinges on the trading and the profits, and what this company has been able to achieve is undeniable. So I always say to people, your opinion and my opinion doesn't matter, because 1 + 1 is still 2. The fact that MTI hasn't had a negative trading day is something that no one can dispute. The fact that these members are making an average of 0.5% a day is something that no one can dispute. The fact that the company's grown from 3,000 to 40,000 members is something that no one can dispute. And I love that. I love that the maths tells a story of how this company's grown. Now, the leadership bonuses are often difficult to understand for people getting to the organization first, but this is how it works. You've got levels that you need to work through, right? So the first thing you need to do when you join the organization is you need to become binary qualified. Now, what does that look like? You have to refer two personally sponsored people to the system. Put one on the left leg, one on the right leg. Now, in this image, you'll see that this person received spillover from the upper leadership, right? Even though their personal recruiters are at the top on the left, but a couple of levels down on the right, it doesn't change the binary qualification. The requirement is just this. Sign up, find two, make sure one's in the left leg, one's in the right leg. Now, in order for you to be binary qualified, that's step one of getting into the leadership bonuses, is you must have $200 of Bitcoin invested with the company. Always make it a little bit more, guys. I had a lady today who messaged me and she was saying that she didn't get her leadership bonus. Last week, when Bitcoin dipped a little bit, her personal investment dipped under $200 in value, and then she didn't qualify for her leadership pool, guys. So you want to make sure that when you do your $200 investment and you're working towards this leadership income, that you put in a little bit more than 200, so that when Bitcoin dips, that you don't fall under the requirements for the leadership bonuses and the binary qualification. Same goes for all accounts. So the minimum here, $200 for yourself, and the two that you've signed up each have to have $100 in their account. That in Bitcoin, we only use the dollar values to quantify it, okay? And at the end of the day, this is how you qualify for the binary income. 100 on each legs respectively, and you must have 200. Now, the next step is to help the people that you've brought in. So let's say, for example's sake, I've signed up Clinton and TD. As soon as I help Clinton to become binary qualified, in other words, Clinton signs up two people, each with at least $100 worth of Bitcoin, one left leg, one right leg, then he's binary qualified. As soon as he's binary qualified, then I earn a P1 share. So in this situation, you'll see there's you, the PR2, that's your personal recruit two. They've signed two people, one left leg, one right leg. Now they're binary qualified, which means you have earned a P1 share. Now, what's cool about the P1 shares is that you can earn as many P1 shares as you like. So if you want to sign up, you want to personally refer 4 people, doesn't matter where they're on your binary. Every time you help one of your personal recruits to become binary qualified, you earn a P1 share. So this is very cool. Now, the P1 shares work as follows. The company takes 2.5% of the trading profit from the week before, and then they divide it amongst all the shares that were earned. So if you earned 4 shares, then you'll earn the value of a share times 4. Okay, so this is pretty cool. What you must remember here is that the minimum requirement for P1 leadership bonus is that everybody in the structure needs to have $200 personal investment. So this is why I always say to people, sign up with $200, guys. It just makes this easy. I can't tell you how many people are missing their leadership bonuses because they started with $100 to begin with and didn't up it to $200 in time to qualify for their bonus. Now, the bonus you don't lose it. It does wait for you. And once you've earned it, the P1 leadership bonuses are valid for 8 weeks. So you will earn off that one share 8 times, and then it expires. And that's for every single share. So if you have a share today and a share next week, then they will work 8 weeks, and the next one will work 8 weeks. They'll overlap. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Now, when you'll see here in the screen, it says, when your other personal recruit becomes binary qualified, then you earn another P1 share. And that's true for every single person that you bring to the organization. So if you recruit 300 people and you help all of them to become binary qualified, then you earn 300 P1 shares. Okay. So that is pretty cool. And then you'll earn from those shares for 8 weeks. The next step, and I know this gets very confusing, is again centered around binary qualification. So again, I've signed up Clinton and I've signed up TD, all right? Clinton's binary qualified, I earn P1. As soon as Clinton helps one of his people to become binary qualified, he's now earning a P1 share. And as soon as you've got a direct in your team, somebody that you personally brought to the organization that's earning P1, then you earn P2. Now, guys, this is where it gets insane. And I want to use my brother as an example here. TD spoke about him a little bit earlier on. His name is Charlie Ward. He's he owns a company called Health Science, and he was a regional director for Discount for 13 years. This guy is institutionalized by working. He's always worked for a boss, right? Never, ever done any network marketing. But when I looked at his income, he's at around 30,000 Rand a week that he's earning from the MTI program. And he joined the company effectively in February. So since February until now in May, he's been able to create an income for himself of 30,000 Rand a week. And he's not a network marketer. Okay, this is where the special part comes in. He signed up, my other brother, my younger brother, helped him to become binary qualified, and that business just exploded. And now when you earn your P2 shares, as you help your downline to strengthen their weaker leg, you get a check match on their weaker leg. So this leadership bonus, which is also 2.5% of the profit generated the week before, is geared towards helping you to help your downline to grow their weaker leg. So I sign up Clinton, for instance. If I help him to strengthen his weaker leg and he earns a P1 share, then I earn from his weaker leg as well. And my brother didn't realize this, but more than 2,000 Rand of the money that he was earning per week came from his P2 shares, and he didn't even realize it. Now, he's recruited 18 people into the organization. He's only earned one P1 share, and he's only qualified for P2 off one of his directs. And that already is giving him 2,000 Rand every single week. Okay, give or take, obviously take into account the Bitcoin price and the dollar price and all of that. I'm just trying to quantify it for you guys. Now, when you look at this P2 bonus, it's all about empowering a leader to help their downline to grow their weaker leg. So I know that this is something that you're going to have to hear a couple times before it's going to make sense to you. But remember, all of it is centered around binary qualification. So the steps in this organization that you have to follow are as follows. Sign up, find two, duplicate. That's what you got to do. And if you do that with the $200 worth of Bitcoin, then you're going to qualify for all of these leadership bonuses like my brother did without even realizing it. Okay. Now, when I spoke to him over the weekend, I said to him, okay, now all you've got to do, you've got one of the 18 people that you've signed up. One of them are binary qualified. You see, he doesn't understand the whole network marketing thing yet. I said, now you go speak to the other 17 people and tell them all they need to become binary qualified this week. Now, let's say he gets that half right. It means he'll earn 10 shares in the P1 leadership pool. Now, that's massive because he's going to earn from those 10 shares, including the one he's already got, 11 shares for 8 weeks. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now, when those people do the same thing, in other words, they're working for their P1 share, he earns more P2 shares. Now he's going to earn a weekly income of 18 people's weaker legs in his organization. Forever. Clinton whispered that, but I think everyone heard it. But he earns that forever. Now I want you to wrap your mind around this. I'm Clinton's downline. Last time we checked my back office, I think it was last week on this Zoom call, I think I was at 147 Bitcoin in my weaker leg. Now Clinton earns a check match off my weaker leg because I'm his downline. So he earns a check match of 142 Bitcoin, 47 Bitcoin. I mean, that's insane. It's incredible how they've put this marketing plan together. Is so clever. It's so clever. I love it. So here's what you have to remember. Your Bitcoin is only touched when it is being traded. Your money in is not being used to pay someone else. When I sign Clinton up, they don't use his Bitcoin to pay me or Piet Pompies. His money goes into trade. The profit that gets made with his capital gets divided. And part of that profit comes to the binary structure. Part of it goes to leadership bonuses. He gets a portion out of it. Trading company gets a portion and MTI gets a portion. But it's not an illegal pyramid scheme. Please don't even ask me that, because an illegal pyramid scheme means we are using Peter's money to pay Paul, and MTI is not doing that. All payouts are from profits generated and trade for that week. Here's something to try and wrap your mind around. If MTI does not sign up or recruit any new members, will their profits stop? No, it won't, because the company is not reliant on recruiting. Recruiting is not how we make our money. Trading is how we make our money. On the seat, please. New members are not necessary for current members to earn for trades from that week, like we just spoken. BTC is generated through trading, not through recruiting. We chatted about that as well. And your daily trading profit, I beg your pardon, is automatically compounded every day. Guys, you don't have to go into the system and put your trading profit with your capital. The system does it for you. And you can withdraw whenever you like. There are no withdrawal fees. I saw a fantastic video comparing MTI with another opportunity that also claims to be doing trading of some sort. And I saw that some companies are charging 20% withdrawal fees. That is ridiculous, guys. You can't be subjecting yourselves to that. Withdrawal fees are not something you should be paying from a company. You've already given them your Bitcoin to trade with, and that should be enough for any company, guys. You shouldn't be charging joining fees. You shouldn't be buying packages that you cannot sell. You shouldn't be having to upgrade packages that you cannot sell. You shouldn't be joining opportunities where your capital is going to expire and then you've got to reinvest. None of that. MTI really is a straightforward, take your Bitcoin, fund it into your MTI account. MTI starts trading it for you. You get your profits immediately. You can withdraw whenever you like. And if you want to refer a couple of people and make some insane, crazy money, then you can do that too. And it's completely optional. So the income recap is as follows. The daily trading profit, automatically you earn that every day. You get a 10% referral fee, a week in arrears when you sign people up. That gets paid weekly on a Saturday morning. Leadership bonuses, P1 and P2, get paid weekly, and there are requirements. Please remember that you need to familiarize yourself with them. Second one is fourth one is you get paid your binary fee that you earn weekly. It's the growing component of your income. Please remember the requirements. $200 worth of Bitcoin in your account, 100 in each leg. If you want to go for the leadership bonuses, you're going to need 200. So remember also that binary bonuses are quite difficult to calculate because the volumes are fluctuating. So obviously the price of Bitcoin is changing. That's the first thing. Your weekly leg volume is changing. We'll chat about how much that's changed in a second. That's what Clinton's bugging me with. And then the profits for the company is changing because we're actually trading. So there's so many variables. But my experience has been that the binary income is something that really grows over time. And I'll tell you the most difficult thing you'll do with MTI, and this is honest network to networker, is getting to that 5 Bitcoin in your weaker leg. But after that, it is plain sailing. It's so simple. The company seems to grow itself, and we have this culture of people helping each other and earning together. I don't see people not joining MTI, especially with the economy that we're in at the moment. So here's to the end of our presentation. I want you to know that we see the world as we are. And I have a lot of people that come to me and they'll say, oh, I Googled this and I found that. I want to just make sure that everybody understands this. Google and search engines online are going to give you what you're looking for. If you're going to look for a unicorn with a purple tutu and a princess crown, you're going to get that. If you go and search Mirror Trading International, you are going to see phenomenal reports about this company and how we've changed lives all across the world. But if you're going to go and look for something specific like network marketing scam, then that's what you're going to get. Google gives you what you want. That's the nature of the business. Please don't go and listen to the trash heap of opinions. Go and speak to people that have seen the system work firsthand, like myself, your upline, people in this business that are leadership and helping people to earn. Because at the end of the day, this story ends how you decide it ends. It is not too good to be true. It really is an unbelievable and unstoppable company, and I've had phenomenal experience with it. So what we're going to do is we're going to run into our Q&A, if that's okay with you guys. I always like to do this where I allow members to ask me questions in the chat section. And then let me just open that up. Okay. Okay, lots of questions. Let's see how we go. I've thought about a question. If MTI is trading in Forex, they must make use of USD, Rand, Yen, or whatever currency MTI buys. No. Guys, I actually had this question today. I had a financial advisor ask me this today. MTI trades in Bitcoin, guys. We do not trade in fiat. We trade in Bitcoin. And what are we trading? Forex. So at no point does MTI change anything into fiat. Okay, so it's just important for everybody to remember that. So they trade with Bitcoin as the base currency. Okay, so how you would trade with dollar, we trade with Bitcoin. That's what we do. Is there any Bitcoin mining company which gives profits. No, guys, please don't do Bitcoin mining. You can buy Bitcoin and hold it and you'll make far better money. Mining is very old fashioned. Nobody's doing that anymore. The costs of mines are far exceeding the results. Pyramid, clearly not listening. MTI is far from a pyramid. I'm not even answering that question again. In fact, let's do this while we're here. This is a legal document that I've received from a friend of mine. I actually asked him to write a legal opinion on network marketing. And I want to just tell you that this is actually unbelievable. It's really very interesting, because when you look at the legislation that covers network marketing, there isn't really any specific regulated acts. So most people speak about the Banking Act. So let's deal with the Banking Act. The Banking Act deals with you taking money for a service or you taking money to put it over into another currency. Our members do not buy and sell Bitcoin, guys. You buy your own Bitcoin, you put it into your MTI account. MTI does not sell you Bitcoin. You actually fund your account with Bitcoin. So the Banking Act, we are not regulated by the Banking Act. FSB, I've spoken about. Bitcoin is not seen as legal tender in South Africa. It's more an asset. So you pay income. What tax do you pay? Capital gains tax. You don't pay normal tax. We're not FSB regulated because we are not fiat currency business owned. Okay, so that's important. So when I looked at this Consumer Protection Act legal opinion that I received, it actually says that there are 3 types of companies that are deemed to be illegal. So I want to quickly go through this with you. So bear with me, please. Okay, multi-level marketing, you have to know, or network marketing is not illegal. As per the Consumer Protection Act 68 of 2008, network marketing or multi-level marketing is not illegal in South Africa. So I just want to reiterate that. Anything that has a pyramid in structure does not make it illegal immediately. In fact, if you go and look at the corporate structure of Pick and Pay, that is also in a pyramid. It does not make Pick and Pay illegal. Okay. Network marketing, multi-level marketing are companies that utilize and encourage existing members of the company who are authorized, so through membership, of course, to refer their product to somebody else. So that's exactly what we're doing in MTI. You as a member are authorized to refer MTI's trading product to other people. Okay, again, legal. In essence, MLM or network marketing is a marketing campaign to promote the sale of a legitimate product. Our product has been proven legitimate, and we have a proven track record, and we have lots of people picking the fruits. Every single day, you get a full statement of the trades that get done on your account with a transaction ID, a timestamp. Do we have a legal product? Absolutely. Do we use a multi-level marketing strategy to build our organization in compliance with the Consumer Protection Act? Yes, we do. Okay. In terms of Section 1 of the Consumer Protection Act, the market is to promote, supply any goods or services. So what do they see as goods? All right. Anything marketed for human consumption, any tangible object, any literature, any service provided. Okay. Services provided, they then go on to explain that as well. But obviously we know that MTI falls into the ambit of a service. So again, compliant with the Consumer Protection Act. Okay, then they go through all the other definitions. All right. Section 43 of the Consumer Protection Act goes on further to discuss schemes which have the nature of being an MLM campaign, but they may be, in fact, be the following. Okay. So now this is, if you want to be asking about pyramid schemes and stuff like that, let's answer this head on, all right? Multiplication schemes are illegal. Pyramid schemes are illegal. Not in structure, in essence. And we're going to talk about what that means in a second. Chain letter schemes are illegal. And any other scheme that the Minister of Trade and Industry may seem to be a pyramid or related scheme from time to time, according to these ramifications. So as per the Consumer Protection Act, there are 3 types of illegal businesses that fall into the ambit of multi-level marketing. The first one is multiplication schemes, pyramid schemes, and chain letter schemes. So what's a multiplication scheme? In terms of Section 43.3 of the Consumer Protection Act, a multiplication scheme exists when a person offers or promises or guarantees any other person or investor or participant an effective annual interest rate as calculated in the prescribed manner that is at least 20% above the repo rate. Now, this is where, if you wanted to argue the legal matter, where MTI would fall in. The thing is, MTI does not make any guarantee of future profits, ever. We make that clear. There's a massive, massive, massive disclaimer on all our presentations. There's a huge disclaimer on our back office. Because we are actually trading, we cannot profit or guarantee profit in the future. Are there days, could we have a negative trading day coming up? Absolutely we can. But it's that honesty that means we are not a multiplication scheme. The deciding factor one has to consider in determining the existence of a multiplication scheme is the promise or the guarantee for the investor or the participant to make a set amount of rate of return above 20% of the repo rate. Okay, so as soon as you're promising or guaranteeing a return, you're in trouble. The second one is what we spoke about, is the pyramid scheme. In terms of section 43.4, a pyramid scheme is an arrangement or an agreement if it has the following characteristics. Participants in the scheme receive compensation derived primarily from their respective recruitments. Okay, oh wait, MTI can't be a pyramid scheme because where does the money come from? Trading profit. Does it come from recruiting? No, it doesn't. That, in essence, according to the Consumer Protection Act, means MTI is not a pyramid scheme. It also says that the emphasis in the promotion of the scheme indicates an arrangement or practice contemplating the paragraph A, which means that the core focus of the company is network marketing. Is MTI's core focus network marketing? No, it isn't. MTI's core focus is trading. We trade the Forex market with Bitcoin as our base currency. We don't make any income claims. We don't promise any growth or returns in the future, all in line with the Consumer Protection Act. The key characteristics, as laid out in this opinion, is that a pyramid scheme is the earning of compensation by participants of the scheme by recruiting other participants. I got kicked off my own call. How does that even happen? How does that even happen? Are you still all there? Can you all still see me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you all still hear me?
That's what I'm seeing there.
Okay. Okay, so you can still see me. All right. So just to let you know, MTI, according to the Consumer Protection Act, is not a pyramid scheme. All right. Now we've got the chain letter scheme. That's the final one. And in terms of section 43.5, a chain letter scheme is an arrangement or an agreement or a practice if a scheme has the following characteristics. Okay. Existing participant canvass and recruit new participants for the sole purpose of referral. Upon joining, new participants are required to pay certain considerations, which is distributed to one, more, or all of the previous existing participants. So that essentially, okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, thank you guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened to our connection. So that essentially means that MTI is also not a chain letter scheme because your capital goes into trade. Your capital is not used to pay the people above you. Now, what I want to tell you though, is what this means, what all of this means. And I'm going to pull this out and I actually want to do this in a PDF and then I'll make it available to you guys so you can have a read of it, all right? So there's essentially 3 types of illegal businesses in South Africa as laid out in the Consumer Protection Act. And I just wanted to recap them with you very quickly. So the first one is a chain letter scheme. We will know that as crowdfunding. I give you, I pay 100 Rand to my upline, and then the upline pays 50 Rand to their upline, and the money gets divided. And then when the music stops and you don't have a chair, sorry about that. That's chain letters. So that's things like essentially Triple M and stuff like that. Stokvels, right? Okay, so they're essentially illegal, guys. Okay, as per the Consumer Protection Act. I'm just saying, don't kill the messenger. Then you've got the pyramid schemes. Pyramid schemes don't have a product and their core focus is to recruit. and you're using people's money to pay the next person's referral fee. That's a pyramid scheme. And then finally, you've got the multiplication scheme. Multiplication schemes give promises of massive returns. They guarantee income, and they also have no product yielding any result. Okay, so I wanted you guys to know that in terms of the Consumer Protection Act, Mirror Trading International have done an excellent job of making themselves compliant. We are regulated by this act. The Consumer Complaints Commission would be the governing body to handle any issues. They will investigate and then obviously handle it to commercial crimes if there's any issue with legality with regards to a company. But this story of us feeling like we have to apologize because we're part of a network marketing company, that has to end. Network marketing and MLM is 100% legitimate as set out in the Consumer Protection Act 68 of 2008. All right, so that puts to rest the whole pyramid scheme drama. Do we have any other questions? Shirley, you're welcome to ask a question. I'll read it. Shirley, you are muted because I can't have 300 people shouting questions at the same time, guys. So you can type your question here and then we will answer it. You're more than welcome to do that. Do we have any questions? No? Can I move on to training? Okay, I see you guys have already answered and helped with the second factor authentication. Okay, great. Babal was asking if she can register a child under 18 years of age. Guys, our terms and conditions have been updated, and as of effective sort of immediately, you cannot sign up anybody underage anymore. If you have signed up somebody with that is underage, don't stress about it. You don't have to worry about it. They came in when that was still okay and was legal. Okay. What happens if MTI funds grow so much that it reaches the maximum Bitcoin value coins? How are members then paid? If I invested 10 Bitcoin now for 60 months, I'll have, okay. The question is, are we going to run out of Bitcoin and is the business scalable? The answer is yes. Remember guys, Bitcoin's not the only cryptocurrency, and MTI as you know it now, it's going to evolve and change, and we will move and change what needs to be changed to move with the economy, cryptocurrency, Forex, and MLM. Okay, so don't worry about that. If you guys were with MTI when it started in April last year versus to what we have now, you would be amazed. But there's lots of other cryptocurrencies that we can get involved with. Don't worry about that. Shirley's asking, we raise our hands to speak. No, Shirley, we are not doing vocal questions. You can type them. I want to know as to how do I withdraw my cash? You click on your back office, there's a little wallet. You click on that wallet, it says withdraw. You click withdraw, tell them how much you want to withdraw. You confirm it in your email as a security measure, and then your Bitcoin gets transferred to your wallet. You can sell your Bitcoin whenever you like. You can withdraw whenever you like, and there's no fees. Do you have the recording of this webinar? Oh, I don't even know if it's recording now. I'll have to go double check. But the recording for Tuesday is on my YouTube link. And whatever has recorded now after I was kicked off, I'll double check. I will put that on my YouTube link as well. So if you have not yet referred anyone yet, do you still qualify for the profit that was made? Sean, I did deal with this extensively. So did CD. Trading has got nothing to do with network marketing, guys. If you refer no one, you will still earn your trading profit every single day. If you've already registered anyone out under 18, as I said, it is not a problem. Don't worry about it. In future, you can't do it anymore, though. Okay. Excellent. You guys are helping questions, answering the questions. That's great. How do you trade Forex with Bitcoin? I have no idea. The base currency for our trading platform is Bitcoin. So our actual trades happen in Bitcoin, but we're not trading Forex fiat currencies. So if you're trading the American dollar to the Japanese yen, you're doing the trade in Bitcoin, but you're trading on fiat currencies. I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? PWS says, I need help to my account, says dashboard account not secure. You can enable your second factor authentication, and you should get your upline to help you with that, guys. I think there's also a video under the newsflash section that will show you how to do that. If you want to activate your second factor authentication and you need help with that, then I would suggest that you have a look at that on your back office. Will my capital stay with MTI forever? Can I also top up? Yes, you can leave it there for as long as you like. You can withdraw it whenever you like, and yes, you can top up. Okay, presentation's already been shared. Monica's on the ball tonight. That's very good. Someone's asked for the presentation. At today's meeting, we were told that we will be able to register kids under 18. Pearl, were you? Okay, because I wasn't on that call, so I'm not 100% sure. If you can confirm that for me, that would be great. I was under the impression that we can't do under 18 registrations anymore. But let me know, please, friend. That will be great. Is there any other company that trades Bitcoin like MTI? I don't know, actually. I'm sure there are. I'm sure there are other companies that trade as well. Oh, okay. Paul is saying minors will in future be dealt with again, but with a proper proxy from a parent or a guardian. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have to sign guardianship. All right. So guys, if you want to sign somebody that's under 18, we're going to have a guardianship document that you're going to have to sign. All right. So that's the official answer. What is the long-term plan for MTI? Mavutu, I'll tell you that in Clinton and my house, MTI is our children's legacy. That's how we see it. And I can promise you that Johan sees it the same, our CEO. His words to me is that he'd like to see his daughter run the company one day. So that's our vision. We want to keep the company going, empower and help as many people as we can. And that's what's at the heart of MTI. Okay, Paul is saying you won't be able to fund accounts for children under 18 until you sign guardianship documents, guys. You can register, but proxy must be in place. Yeah, you guys are quite right. I have $200 and I've got no referrals. I would like to put in another $350. Would that be okay? Yes, that would be okay. The referral program is optional, guys. You don't have to refer people. Yes, TD, you're absolutely right. Investigate from the inside. Can MTI supply the guardianship document template to be signed for minors? Yes, they're going to be supplying that. There are, sorry guys. There are lots of brokers that allow you to fund your account using Bitcoin. Tabo, he's my direct, guys. Yes, you can definitely trade in Bitcoin, lots of them. Oh, Shame, thank you. I'm glad that you liked the presentation. Can you open a separate account on a savings account for my kids in another group? It seems so, yes. You can open up an account for your children, but you need to sign guardianship documents. Give me until Tuesday to figure this out, guys. Then I'll come back to you with the answer next week. The forms will be available in the back office once legal department makes it available. So there will be a process involved to do so people don't abuse custodianship. That's what Pearl's saying. She's one of our leaders. She knows what she's talking about, guys. Rupert's asking, who is the trader? It's not a physical trader, Rupert. We make use of a trading bot that is exclusively contracted to MTI. So it's literally a robot, artificial intelligence system. You can top up your investment anytime. You're quite right. If you don't have $100, can you still join? What is the minimum amount that I can invest? Guys, to be a part of my team or to be a part of Clinton's team, the minimum investment is $100. Because anything under that would be giving you very bad advice. It would be giving you bad network marketing advice, and we don't want to do that. So the minimum investment is $100. Paul, is MTI a pyramid scheme? Oh, I can't. I actually can't. Paul, no, we're not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are illegal as per the Consumer Protection Act 68. of 2008. MTI is not an illegal pyramid scheme. Sean, I'm so glad that you said the presentation answered your questions. Let me see if there's anyone else. Can one withdraw their investment if they are not happy with the company anymore? Yes, you can. You can withdraw whenever you like. Let's see if there's any other questions that I've missed. Tokozani is saying as they've reached $1,000 in their account and now they are earning 20 levels. Congratulations! That's amazing. That is really great. Okay, guys, this is Q&A is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I don't want to keep you guys too long. So if that's okay, I will do a video of this legal opinion, guys, and I will post it on my social media page and on my YouTube link to really help to educate people. I really want to be one of those people that doesn't feel like they have to hide network marketing. It is not an illegal business, guys. When network marketing is done correctly, it is the most powerful structure because it is innately in us to help other people and to refer people. That is the nature of network marketing, and that is the culture of Mirror Trading International. At the heart of this company lies a trading profit that is so powerful and a trading product that is amazing. The network marketing is literally just the marketing strategy that MTI has chosen to adopt for the company. All right. Cord is asking, have I done the Afrikaans presentation? Cord, can you see the dark lines under my eyes? I have not slept in 3 days. I'm exhausted. I haven't done the Afrikaans presentation yet. I've been busy with a corporate presentation, which we can make available on Tuesday to everybody. So I'm very excited with that. Petrus is saying, I've invested the minimum required amount for 8 days now, but there was nothing displayed on the income wallet at my back office. Is everything fine? Petrus, it won't show in your income wallet, love. It's going to already be added to your capital. Remember, your trading profit every day automatically gets added to your capital amount. So on your back office, go all the way down to where it says trading, I think it's your trading account balance. And you will see the value of your Bitcoin. And there is where your profits would have come into. Your income wallet is for your referral income from the optional network marketing plan. Caesar's asking me to do a Portuguese presentation. My Portuguese is really rusty, so we'll have to get someone else to do that. Guys, just wanted to end off this Q&A with the following. Johan and his team are doing an unbelievable job at formalizing the structures and the corporate governance for Mirror Trading International. None of us ever anticipated that this company would grow so quickly, but we are very excited about the future and the fact that there is going to be such massive growth, and it's going to be structured within the corporate communications design. We're going to have a team for presentations and training, and I'm so excited about the future. So you guys are definitely in the right place. Spanish. I know that there's someone doing Spanish. I think my friend Joel Santiago on Facebook does Spanish presentations, guys. Do you trade with compound interest? No, we trade with Bitcoin. So whatever is in your capital amount in Bitcoin is used for trade.